Hi, I'm Grandma Party.
And I'm Catherine.
Wow, rude. You got real ugly, baby.
Why don't you love me anymore?
Catherine is currently badgering the cat in her catnip haze on the floor.
Aw. Lovely furry bagpipes. But anyways, hello, I'm 9-Gear Crow.
You can be backup Catherine. In the event the first Catherine cannot fulfill her wifely duties, you can take care of them.
Well, I mean, she's backup Husky Hog, so it's nice to have redundancies upon redundancies.
You know, there is an actual Husky Hog.
I know.
He is actually the social media director of Twitch, and he will not do one of these. I've asked him a whole bunch of times.
Oh, so wait, there's another Husky Hog in addition to the Husky Hog pretending to be Husky Hog?
Oh no, there's like 5 people pretending to be Husky Hog.
How many fucking layers deep does this go?
Layers upon layers. It's like an onion, friend.
It is literally the huskiest hog.
This hog is so husky, she's going to market. Oh look, there's something here.
Oh, musical note.
Oh yeah, we're playing,
Speaking of musical notes, hello, Scabs.
Hi, Scabs. She's in a bucket. Catherine's helping out. While we're playing The Sims 4 over here. We can be the Property Brothers. How would you redesign this kitchen?
Oh god, where do I start?
I'd prefer a galley kitchen because I feel an open concept island is just tacky. Are you badgering that poor cat in her bucket?
No, I'm loving this cat in her bucket.
Nice.
Aww.
Okay, so you've been to Legato so far, right, Crow?
I've been to like the first 5 seconds of Legato, yeah.
Okay, so this is new Legato. I don't know what they're doing here or why they're here, but they're just hanging out in the Blood Marsh.
Nice, and you're gonna shake that guy?
I'm gonna shake everything I can get my hands on except Timothy.
Oh yeah, if you shake that poor mouse, I'm gonna be very, very mad at you.
I literally shake everyone in this game but Timothy. Because he doesn't like it. Wow.
Oh.
Stupid toot soldiers. So, anyway, it's a throwback to Legato because at the top of Legato is the Legato Knights who are really just imposters. So we got a real one.
Oh dear.
She's a clarinet. And I forgot to shake her. Told you. Gonna shake everything.
Yeah, got a double tap.
I have no clue who Turnbuckle is, though. Like, this is the first mention of him.
Just, I can picture Jimmy just shaking him going, "Tell me who Turnbuckle is!"
You can't handle the truth. Technically, Turnbuckle is an optional thing you can do. Ooh. But if you don't want to go through the mansion, then wow.
Oh yeah, you did say we were going through a scary ghost house today.
It's true, but first we're gonna run the gauntlet because I like treasure and stealing things. So what they'll do is he's got a whole bunch of soldiers that they make you fight, and they're new fights, so you gotta show them off a little bit.
All right, yeah, time to school these clowns.
I don't like this dolly on the right.
Yeah, she's staring into my soul.
Those little button eyes are dead. I feel like I'm watching Coraline again.
Yeah, I was gonna make that joke too.
Did you actually read Coraline?
I have not, no.
I haven't either. I just look at it and I go, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, weird phase Neil Gaiman books, like, not quite George R.R. Martin is not your bitch, Neil Gaiman, but, in that weird kind of range where, like, you know, he'd kind of fallen out of popularity.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second. What did you mean George R.R. Martin is not your bitch?
Oh, have you never read the George R.R. Martin is not your bitch essay?
No.
Okay, so basically, back when, like, this was even before, like, Game of Thrones was a TV show, but basically, George R.R. Martin is notorious now worldwide for, like, not fucking writing his books.
Yeah, he's just sitting there watching football and eating nachos.
Yeah, like, there's a whole thread in the Book Barn on Something Awful dedicated to basically being pissed off that George R.R. Martin doesn't write anymore. But, it kind of got to a fever pitch in like 2008-ish, where like people online were just like writing these gigantic hate screeds about like, you know, why the hell doesn't George R.R. Martin write his books anymore?
Oh yeah.
And so Neil Gaiman wrote like an article or something in like The Guardian or some newspaper, basically coming to Gurm's defense, and the headline of it literally was, George R.R. Martin is not your bitch.
Oh my god. Hang on, I gotta put a pin in something right now. Because these fights actually introduce some new stuff. So, the boxes are full of mystery. They can do a couple things, including make you sick or bomb the hell out of you. The cavalry dudes, they're just heavy physical attackers, and the dollies can mess with your mind. They do mind control, or they'll startle you. Which is the first time that they'll do that, and somehow the game quantifies them both as undead, so the necromancer can bring them back.
Oh no.
Yeah. And the presents are full of either heavy damage or poison.
Oh, jeez, they're really making you work for it.
I know, and I'm over-leveled to shit, and they're still making me work for it. The Jack-in-the-Boxes, they can't be damaged until they open. But they can be one of 3 Jack-in-the-Boxes, one of which is a throwback to Johnny Knives.
Oh god. Poor Johnny.
Johnny comes back. He comes back a couple times. You're not done with Johnny.
Does he just get, like, progressively, like, worse like the Turks in Final Fantasy VII?
The Turks wish they were the goons, man. They wish.
God, like, that's actually one of the things I'm looking forward to in the Final Fantasy VII remake is, okay, how are they going to handle the Turks in FF7R?
That's one of the things I wonder. The number one thing I wonder is how are they going to handle the Honeybee Inn?
Oh, yeah, Honeybee Manor, that's gonna be interesting.
I'm so excited.
Like, I was kind of talking with Artix and Badul as we were in between, like, the commentary for Darksiders, and, like, we were kind of came to the conclusion of, okay, like, we hope they kind of, like, go full reverse on, like, you know how, like, Lightning in Final Fantasy 13 is basically just the female Cloud?
Uh-huh.
And, like, there's an actual dress getup for her in Lightning Returns where it's literally just Cloud's armor.
Aww.
So you can have her cosplaying as Cloud, so, like, we're kind of hoping that they go the full reverse on that, and, like, you get the chance to basically dress Cloud up as Lightning to just, you know, complete the reference.
No, that is absolutely not what I wanted. My favorite part is Bad Drag Cloud.
Oh god, yeah.
I love Bad Drag Cloud. If I were gonna cosplay, it would be as Bad Drag Cloud.
I don't know, I always went 100% on the Cloud drag, so, like, I got the best everything, and Don Corneo picked me, and it got really fucking awkward.
He just said, if I'm gonna be a girl, I'm gonna be pretty, goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And good on Aerith for basically just going all in on the conceit of making Cloud the prettiest woman he could possibly be.
You know, I respect that.
But anyways, just back to the Turks real quick. I'm honestly hoping that, like, you know, after 20-some years, they finally complete the circle and they give you a fight against Sang. Because it's like, come on, like, we've been waiting 20 years for this. Let us kick the shit out of the guy with the long, stupid hair.
Oh my god. The thing about the Turks is, even though they have way more on-screen time than DD and Big Norm, is I still think they're slightly... I think DD, Big Norm, and Johnny Knives have more character than they do.
That's debatable. Then again, I haven't seen the rest of the LP up to this point, because I kind of... Like I confessed before we started recording, I just was binging through as much of it as I could before we started recording, because I'm really irresponsible like that.
No, I appreciate you doing it. They come back in episode 9.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's actually a fun little gimmick, and it shows you a little bit about each of them, because I take all 3 paths, but not to spoil you.
Oh, nice. So have you done the shaking Big Norm out of bed yet?
I did. I actually did a bonus video for that.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Oh yeah, he gets pissed. I mean, I would too if he knocked me out of bed.
Fair point.
Okay, so this mansion is completely weird. It's like nothing else in the game so far because there's no monsters in it.
Ooh.
Instead, they went like an old school NES Adventure game. So it's basically interactable items. It's almost like I was gonna say it's Sweet Home or Goonies style. Those lips are terrible.
Oh, those lips are really creepy.
I hate it. Ugh. It can taste.
Yeah, Jimmy and the pulsating lips.
Ugh. It only exists to taste. It tastes everything you've ever been or ever were. Crow, I made myself sad and grossed out.
Ugh.
God, just imagine. What was the monster? It was just a giant tongue. I think it was a Futurama episode.
I don't know, I don't think I made it that far into Futurama.
What?
When Fox canceled it, basically it kind of got really hard to watch in Canada. Because, like, you had to, like, track it down on, like, especially, like, when it came back. Like, you had to track it down through, like, various services. And it's like, okay, yeah, no, this is too much goddamn work. Also, it got to a point, like, especially, like, in the, like, early 2000s, where, like, as The Simpsons was going downhill in terms of quality, like, Futurama would come on, like, directly after it. So when I stopped watching The Simpsons, I also stopped watching Futurama by default.
Oh, man. Ugh, blood puddle.
Ugh.
Well, we're gonna give the mouth a taste for blood.
Because that's exactly what you want to do with a creepy fucking mouth like that.
I mean, we fed it a tooth. It's not happy.
Ugh.
I've got a thing about teeth, which you'll figure out in episode 12 of this, because teeth freak me out, man.
Really?
Like, every dental episode of every show, I can't watch it. It just freaks me out. But
with me, it's not so much teeth in general, it's just teeth in places that teeth aren't supposed to be.
Oh, you're not gonna like this episode.
Oh, no. Like, those, like, photoshops that people do of, like, when they take, like, the mouth and they put them on the eyes so it looks like the eyes are smiling.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're not doing that here. No.
Yeah.
You're good. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
So, we're in the mansion. There's a fridge full of rotten meat.
Yum.
Oh, why they gotta make meat maggots? This is the body horror island, basically.
Why do you do this to us, Casey?
I know. Well, there are reasons.
Also, I'm just having PTSD flashbacks of, like, you just being the flower right now, because, like, it's basically Flowey from Undertale.
Oh, man, I didn't even make that connection.
Yep, and also, yeah, like, when you first get the flower, like, the thing you gotta do is basically just, like, it starts off as this, like, very sweet, innocent creature, and... Oh, hey, Yuboa.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's Yumi Nikki reference.
That's why I'm glad you're here. Because Yumi Nikki is one of the few things I haven't played, and the only LP of it is a subtitled LP.
I haven't played it either, but again, just going back to Undertale, like, that's where Gaster was basically kind of conceptualized, was Toby Fox was doing one big giant reference to Yumi Nikki.
Huh.
Because, like, Yuboa, like, the black and white face thing that follows you around, like, if you look at the sprite that's supposedly supposed to be Gaster in Undertale, it looks exactly like Yuboa. And again, like, it only shows up in, like, one room that, like, you have to, like, either fuck with the game's internal code or just, after a recent update, like, it's just luck of the draw, like a random number generator to get the room to spawn. And it's just, yeah, he's just sitting in there doing nothing, just chilling out in the void, and then when you talk to him, he freaks the fuck out and disappears.
Oh, shit.
Feed me, Seymour.
That one I know. I know some theater. Little Chef of Horrors. I'm so proud of myself right now. Catherine's proud too.
when I was in high school, they had like a big giant theater, and like they had all the like basically the Hall of Fame of all the productions that like the previous classes had done up on the walls, like just walking down to like the backstage area, and one of them was Little Shop of Horrors.
Nice.
And yeah, so like I was kind of looking at it going like, okay, how did they pull off the plant? But you never quite saw that, but it just said like Little Shop of Horrors.
Usually it's a big puppet.
Yeah. Although this was like, you know, mild Metropolis level high school, so I don't know if they could pull off the puppet, but you know.
Okay, if you listen really closely, you'll hear a tiny click as you leave the room.
Oh god, I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a fantastic touch.
Yeah, he really put a lot of effort and love into this. It's definitely a throwback to those NES Adventure games.
I was like discussing with you like when I got to like episode 4, like the Goon initiation, and like information guy is just sitting there in the classroom, and there's a goon like just right on his left that's like, you know, just chilling, and then like when he comes on the TV, when information guy comes on the TV and starts talking, the guy on the left just starts freaking out and glancing over his shoulder at information guy. It's going like, wait a minute. And I just burst out laughing. It was such a beautiful little touch.
I know, it's full of little touches of things that you love. And it just keeps getting better. It's definitely a throwback to Sweet Home and Yumi Nikki. Love that stupid touch of the ladder not doing anything.
It knocked down the bookshelf, didn't it? Or was that a different room?
I have no clue. Like, we put the book back in, it just fell. I don't know if I had to move the ladder or not, but it was there. I'll go move it. Chekhov's gun, man. Anyway, I know about Germ not writing, but the guy who gets me is Patrick Rothfuss.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because, one, he's not writing, and two, when he came out, everyone loved his writing, and then slowly people began realizing, wait a second, this guy sucks.
And then, like... Oh, yeah, and then he also came out with a, like, basically, like, a, like, blog post or whatever, basically saying, like, oh, yeah, no, like, these two, like, you know, 500-page books that I've written, like, they're actually just the prologue of the real story I want to tell, and people just burst out laughing and going, ha ha, fuck off, you hack.
Pretty much. Okay, the third, Doors of Stone is basically like Yick's third ending. It doesn't exist. Well, now we gave the mouth a taste for blood.
Lovely.
The problem is it's still got a tooth in it that we need.
Although, going back to Yeek for just a very brief second, you're gonna look like a gigantic ass when the Allensons finally do code that third ending into the game, and then you have to resurrect the LP to show it off.
How dare you? They said if no one finds it by July 1st, they're gonna put a walkthrough how to find it.
Oh boy, well that clock is running out pretty damn quick.
Oh yeah, that's why I haven't closed the thread.
Oh god, what a delightful Canada Day present, revealing the third Yeek, or the third ending to Yeek on the 152nd birthday of our great nation.
Mazel tov, happy birthday.
Yep, because 150 was 2017, so...
What's Canadian for Feliz Navidad? Wait, no, that's Merry Christmas, never mind. Feliz cumpleaños.
Yeah, Joyeux Noël is Canadian for Merry Christmas.
Okay, what's French Canadian for happy birthday?
Like, I think it's like Bon Fête?
Bon Fête Canada.
Yeah, like, it's one of those words that has, like, several accents in it. Like several different accents on the same letter.
Oh, gross.
And also, like, this is kind of like Canada's best kept linguistic secret, and, like, I do not mean to drag any like French speakers or anything, but basically like Quebecois is kind of considered like actual French people considered basically like street level slang in terms of like the French language.
Yeah, but I love it. It sounds much better than actual French.
Yeah, so basically like Quebecois is kind of like hillbilly French.
One of the people I learned Muay Thai from was a French Canadian woman, and she sounded amazing. Like, she sounded like a badass.
Oh yeah, like if you ever listen to like Canadian politicians speaking, because like they like literally have like if you're running for like any oh Jesus what
Let's play hide and seek.
I don't want to.
Too bad, she's got the teeth you need.
Oh god, but yeah, basically like if you're running for like any federal level political office in Canada, you have to be bilingual. So like one of the features of like basically Canadian politicians giving a press conference on like a national level is basically just at random they'll switch from English to French, and like the translators got to keep up with them. Like, you know, say what you will about Justin Trudeau, but like the man is kind of a master of just like judo flipping from English to French mid-sentence almost.
Wow. So wait, you have to be bilingual in English and French, right?
Yes.
So you can't just go from English to Esperanto and back. You're like, what?
Yeah, you have to be bilingual in French and Japanese.
Well, I respect that. I don't know where she's hiding. I kind of wait. She's hiding here.
Oh. Well, okay, broken pot, yeah.
Why not? Adventure game, pick up whatever's not nailed down.
But yeah, there was an old joke about Jean Chrétien, who was basically our version of Bill Clinton, where they said, like, he could speak 2 languages, none of them well. Because, like, he had a stroke when he was younger and basically paralyzed half his face, so, like, he couldn't speak either English or French properly. Oh, there she is.
Ugh. I don't like this.
And, yep. And then, also, he was famous for literally choking the shit out of a protester who tried to come up and talk shit at him in the middle of a rally.
Okay, he rules.
Yeah, and he wrote it off as basically saying, like, oh, that's how you do handshakes in Shawinigan, so, like, if you ever hear someone talking about, oh god, I saw the ghost going out of the walls, yeah.
This place sucks.
Yeah, but basically, yeah, if you ever hear the term the Shawinigan Handshake, that's basically political speak for John Chrétien choking the shit out of a motherfucker.
Wow.
Yep.
Surgery in a video game. How decadent. I don't like this at all.
Oh no, well. You gotta sew her back together.
I mean, you could have left her there. Were you gonna leave her there?
Not really.
Were you gonna leave her there spatchcock like a chicken?
Well, I mean, at this point you're kind of obligated to go all in, so...
I'm never gonna use you as my doctor. You're gonna forget to sew me up.
No, you're lucky if I even cut you open in the right place. And then we'll probably pass out from the sight of all the blood.
You're not checking my oil anytime soon, Mr. Man. I was going to say, I'm debating the wisdom of actually talking about my first prostate exam, but I'm going to pass on that today.
Yeah, no. Like, basically, I am to biology what Dr. Zoidberg is to biology.
A clown.
And again, that's fresh in my mind because I just watched the episode with Lobster Cop.
Oh, man. If you never made it to season 5 of... I think it's actually season 4 of Futurama. Season 4 is probably one of the best ones.
Like, I watched both the movies that they did and, like, basically the final finale that they did.
No. Well, we're finally here. This is giving me a real Toy Story vibe. But, like, evil Toy Story.
Also, the third one.
Yeah, pretty much. Put a pin in that for next episode. Wow. He is a bitter little gnome.
Even Scabs agrees.
Oh yeah, someone's playing Kitty Corral. So, Turnbuckle's optional. We're here for fun. He doesn't even have anything to steal.
Yep. Fun in, like, 17 quotation marks. Yes, I did an uneven number there for the quotation marks.
Wow, rude. Listen here, Cormac McCarthy, who doesn't know how to use them either.
And, oh great, the conjoined fetus background is back again.
Yeah, definitely Nightmare Zone boss. Basically what he'll do is he'll summon presents, and the presents have all those various effects.
Ugh.
Quit messing with my bear!
Also, I just love the little, like, kind of mid-step breakdance pose he's in.
That's classic cool, man. This is where I forgot to use... Yeah. That's not good.
As someone who's been trying to just, like, bumble and splice his way through sprite art recently, like, I'm in continual, like, awe and envy of, like, people like Casey who can actually do all this stuff and, like, have a degree of talent to it.
It's definitely a learned skill. One of the people I had on for one of the Yick episodes was a 3D environment artist who taught himself pixel art. And he said the same thing. But eventually he picked it up and now he's making a pixel art game.
Nice.
The only nice thing about Turnbuckle is he will waste a turn summoning new presents. But I forgot to use Jonathan's only good ability.
Which is?
He can immunize you against common status effects.
Oh, so he's basically Panda, but not shitty.
Pretty much. And the other thing is that this is the first time we've seen immunodeficiency, which is we can't heal during it. Which super bad. This dude hits like a train. We're still overleveled, so we're fine.
Yeah. Also, again, I'm not going to talk about the clear elephant in the room of that status effect, but...
Thank you, don't point at the spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, rude.
Oh. Oh, I hate it when my gifts are filled with bombs.
I was gonna say, we can go back to the Hanukkah episode. I'm not gonna die. I'm too handsome.
It's like, on the 5th night of Hanukkah you get gasoline, on the 6th night you get the matches. And on the 7th night you get the prison sentence.
On the 8th night you get your cake with a file in it. You got something new to do for 20 years.
Yep.
However, this part is completely worth it. It'll still be a second. So I blew it early. I'm so sorry.
You blew your load early. Ooh.
Wow, rude.
Yeah.
Big rude. Right in front of my wife who's sitting here bothering the cat.
It's okay. She knows the kind of garbage person she married.
It's true. Welcome to Toy Story.
Aww. Also, I just want to say the soundtrack for this game is amazing, too.
We made our gnome happy.
Aww. By beating the shit out of it.
We came and visited him for one last time before his time in the fire. Sorry, I'm a little teary right now.
Aww.
That's really sweet. Crow, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna go cry for a little bit.
There, buddy. There.
Good night.